Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Nightmare Podcast. This is episode 67. It's me, Christy, and Brian. And on this episode, we will be talking about Videodrome, because it's been 40 years, right? Mm-hmm. Correct. And we'll be talking about Valentine Bluffs fan film. So, yay. So, let's talk about Videodrome first, Brian.
Movie on acid.
Movie on acid.
Movie on acid. No, I would say it kind of feels like a Tales from the Crypt, Twilight Zone movie.
I love it, yeah.
To where is it really happening? Is it his imagination?
I'm still confused. I've seen this movie so many times, and I'm still like, what?
Yeah, at this point, I just let David Cronenberg just do whatever.
Yeah. I just enjoy the special effects, and be like, okay, that's a great movie, and I love James Woods. So. Yeah,
James Woods is really great in it as the, he's not really sleazy like he normally is. Right. He's like an actual, well-mannered human being up until his brain gets melted.
I feel like he's done a few movies in the 80s where he was like that type of character.
Yeah, so I mean, for people who haven't seen it, pretty much James Woods is a cable station manager.
Producer, I think?
Producer.
Yeah.
He's just trying to find new material that would shock the audiences that, none of the other channels are showing. So, I guess in a way he was like a human black box. Like, do you remember the black boxes back in the day?
Yeah.
Where you got the scrambled and illegal channels?
Yeah.
So it was kind of like that.
Yeah. He had heard about a video called Videodrome and was trying to track it down, and he does, and things happen. Mm-hmm. Strange things happen.
Strange things.
And Deborah Harry, Blondie, is in this movie. How great is that? She's hot.
Yep. I really like her scenes.
Yeah, I think everybody does. But I like her with the red hair because, Blondie, she's blonde.
Yeah.
But I'm really liking the red hair in the movie, though. It's really pretty. Just saying.
Yeah, I think it's her only acting credit that I know
could
of.
be, yeah. I don't know.
She did a really good job in it.
Yeah, I think so too. I was thinking that when I was watching it again last night. I was like, you know what? I said the same thing. I was like, that's just crazy that she's doing really well, and I don't think she's done anything else.
No,
like music videos.
Yeah, and then you had touched on Rick Baker's makeup effects are phenomenal,
amazing.
Like just the whole
amazing
stomach cavity opening. I'll leave it at that.
Now, this movie was made in 1983. Again, like we said, it's the 40-year anniversary. It came out February 4th. I had that written down. So it just came, just had its 40th anniversary. I don't feel like, there's been tons of body horror and other weird stuff, but I don't feel like I've seen another movie where they're like, he's inserting guns in his stomach and people's hands and all that's happening. That's really... really crazy idea, but effective, and I love it.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen anything like that either. Like, Cameron's known for body horror.
Yeah.
Scanners, The Fly, Dead Ringers, The Brood. So
The Brood, yeah. So, I have someone on my Instagram that keeps mentioning The Brood to me. I've seen it, but they just keep mentioning it.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, it's good. What else? I like his hand that turns into a gun, kind of.
Oh yeah, was it essentially the cables come out through his fingers?
Yeah, that whole metamorphosis,
and
really
it goes
cool.
Through his arm, and when he rolls up the sleeve, his skin is actually separated to where you could see the cords in his arm, and then it just keeps changing throughout the end of the movie to the final product that I guess you actually see on the clip, or was it the photo that we're using for the thing?
It's the big
handgun,
grotesque hand, the big massive hand. I know. I feel like the special effects in this are kind of way beyond its time.
Oh yeah, the movie is beyond its time. And I think that's why it didn't do well, is because no one...
It was just so strange.
It was so strange. No one can understand it. I think people today still don't understand it.
Right.
Including us.
Yeah.
So, but
But the whole effects too, like with the VHS tapes moving and doing all that and changing.
Oh, yeah.
And the whole TV thing, just all.
The end sequence with the gun coming out of the TV, which I guess it's the same trick that, they did with Nightmare on Elm Street, I guess, where it's just like an elastic sheet that they just put
and they put,
a hand through.
Yeah, it could be. That's funny you said it because I was thinking that too when I was watching it.
But but just like the VHS is just like pulsing.
Yeah. I mean, all of it is just insanely. The special effects just insanely good.
And just like that giant headgear piece that he wears, so they could like monitor his hallucinations.
And then I started thinking of Back to the Future when he puts the headpiece on. That's what I was thinking of when he did that. I don't know. That's weird. But yeah, that was interesting. And the whole concept is beyond its time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, it's what, sci-fi, horror, body horror. It's all kinds of different genres wrapped in one, really.
Yeah. Good old Canadian horror.
Yeah.
You gotta love it.
Yeah. What else you want to say about it?
I
give it an 8 out of 10 if we want to rate it.
I mean, the story is really good. I mean, at the end, it's kind of like almost like an espionage type thing, because it's like the whole double cross and
This is true.
Like it almost becomes like a spy movie at the end.
Yeah, it kind of does. Because he's on a mission.
Yeah.
At a certain point, he's on a mission too. Yeah.
So yeah,
you don't want to give it all away.
Yeah. So I mean, James Woods is phenomenal in this movie.
I love James Woods.
I don't think I could picture anyone else doing the role.
Right.
Other than, I mean, maybe Christopher Walken, but
oh yeah, he would have been.
I
I wrote the word provocative down. It's kind of provocative, this movie. There's a lot of provocative stuff in it. He's kind of making love to the TV.
There's a lot of I guess, like I said, acid worthy stuff in there. I know they're remaking it. I can't. Yeah.
Why?
So, I don't know, but
I didn't hear this one.
Yeah, I don't see it like being as effective as what this was. Even though like
they would probably use CGI now, and it just wouldn't work.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, I know the makeup and everything has advanced, but
yeah, but still,
I mean, I don't see it like.
I don't want to see any CGI if they're gonna do it.
No, I mean, there's no reason to do CGI. I mean, they didn't use at least I don't think they use CGI for a lot of it.
Right. Okay, who's doing that?
I honestly don't know. Like, when I was looking through it, it came up as a remake is planned for next year. So.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah, so, I don't know. Maybe it'll be something that's streaming.
I would have never even thought of this movie getting a remake.
I mean, I can because how technology has advanced.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, I can't see them like, oh, here's a flat screen TV that is gonna talk to you, and
I don't know, they might add more torture porn in it, maybe.
They might,
because they touched on it, and we've had movies now past 20 years or whatever that's done that. So
and I guess piracy's even bigger nowadays than what it was in the 80s.
Right,
so I think that'll be the touching point in it.
Okay, well, we'll see. I'll give it a watch. I always do. But we'll see. How about you? Okay.
I'll
You're
try.
like, I'll try.
I'm sure I'll see it, but I don't think I'll enjoy it like this one.
Right. Yeah. I need this. I don't have this. Brian brought this in.
Yeah,
Brian owns it.
Yeah, so Criterion has it on DVD and Blu-ray. There is an old Universal release. Actually, I think Universal put it on Blu-ray as well. But if there's a Criterion release, I'll always try to get those.
Yeah, I like the Criterion.
Because they tend to add more features and behind-the-scenes stuff.
Right. Let's see. What did they... I don't have Videodrome in my collection. Shame on me. I did add it on my Amazon wish list, though. Yeah, I did that last night. Special edition double disc set features. Oh, cool. Okay. See, I would like to see the behind the scenes on this. I like to see how they did everything, and that's all on here. Yep.
Yeah.
I had to rent it on Amazon because it's not streaming on Tubi anymore. I rented it on Amazon for like $3.99. That's how I had to watch it. It's not streaming anywhere.
I thought it was on Peacock at one point. They could have taken it off.
Yeah, somebody did tell me that they had watched it when I posted about it. Someone told me that they had watched it on Peacock a while back.
Yeah, because I remember it being on there for like Halloween, but they may have taken it off by now.
I checked. I
Yeah.
checked everything before I rented it on Amazon. So
Yeah, but the one thing I do love about the Criterions is their packages are always amazing. So like the sleeve of the book
looks
is
like
a VHS tape,
Yeah.
which
fucking
is
cool.
one of the greatest things ever.
Oh, I just cussed. Sorry.
So, and if I could be wrong, but I think like the Blu-ray release was like a Betamax looking tape.
Yes, I think so. Beta. Man, those are the days.
Yeah.
Well, what do you rate it? I give it an 8.
I would give it an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very different. It's unique. If you don't like Cronenberg's work, you're not gonna like it.
Right.
But I mean, if you've seen his other ones like The Fly and Scanners and
I love Scanners.
all the other body horror movies he's done, I would recommend giving it a watch.
Yeah, me too. I recommend it too.
So, and I don't know, like when I was watching this last night, I kept going back to his new one, Crimes of the Future, because they briefly mention in here how from watching it, people were growing extra organs and everything.
Right.
And that's kind of like the basis of Crimes of the Future is people are like cutting themselves open and harvesting the organs that just keep growing in them.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's kind of like that.
Yeah, so.
I didn't know about. I haven't watched that. Where can you watch that at?
I think it's streaming on HBO Max. I'm not sure.
Crimes of the Future.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it was a pretty weird movie. It has Viggo Mortensen and Kristen Stewart.
And when was that done?
It just came out last year.
Oh,
Yeah.
I missed that one. Well,
Yeah,
thanks for telling us, Brian.
Yeah, it had a very small run in theaters, and no one went and saw it because it was up against like Hollywood tentpole movies.
Right.
You know, unfortunately, the indie horror films they're pretty much 1 week's and gone.
Well, I suggest everybody at least try this movie.
Yes, I recommend trying it.
Well, speaking of indie horror, let's go into Valentine Bluffs fan film. I'm going to have you kind of talk about it a little more because I feel kind of weird talking about it too much since I was actually in the film. Philip is in the film. Jean-Luc, and you'll see Dylan in the film too, and the store and everything. Now, we had done that commercial. That everybody I know loves the commercial. We had done that commercial like
2 years ago.
Yeah, almost 2 years ago. It's been a while.
I feel like we should use that as just our commercial.
We should. I know. I love it. It's just we don't even have a lot of that stuff anymore. And our whole store looks completely different now. And Dylan doesn't even work for us anymore.
That is true. But we got toys.
I know. I love it. We had a friend, have the poster at Days of the Dead this weekend, and me and Philip and Dylan all signed it, and I put I like pizza, and Dylan put toys, and I just thought it was funny. Everybody's saying I like pizza to me now. I get a lot of pizza emojis, and everybody's like, that's what everybody says. Oh, I watched the movie. I loved it. I loved your part. I like pizza.
I feel like Philip should just draw the middle finger on the poster.
Well, that's what I told him to do, but he was like, I can't do that. I'm like, yes, you can. Philip can draw. He's just not saying he can, but he can.
I mean, that alone, and then Jean-Luc, and you would know who it is.
Yeah. And he's wearing his Nightmare Toys shirt, so he's always in cosplay. But briefly, and I'll have Brian tell his opinion. He can talk about it. It's pretty much a direct sequel to the original My Bloody Valentine from 1981. They did an excellent job of kind of tying it in and tying in a storyline and all that, and still getting the 80s feel too within the movie. I know I had a great time on it. It was a full day and full night. So I do understand movie making a little more now. But I had a great time doing it, and we had to shoot that in Pennsylvania. So, yep, I like pizza. But Brian, what did you think of the film? I know a lot of people already have said that they really enjoyed it. I've seen a lot of positive about it. So what did you think?
Yeah, I thought it was a good fan film. The ones that are out there, I would probably put this at the top. It does take a while to get into it. It's very character building, I guess, in a way, because you're learning about the main actor who is trying to figure out who his father, or go to his father, who
is TJ,
and tell him about his mother passing away, and then
who is Sarah,
and then you learn that he wasn't TJ's kid, and
he's Axel's kid.
So, and then it's pretty much at that point he gets really hammered, and that's when I guess his that's kind of like when his character just fades out of the story until the end.
Right.
So, and it is a good the way it was filmed or written. You don't exactly know who the killer is until the very end.
It's almost a whodunit.
Yeah, which I actually really enjoyed, because the person who I thought was going to be the killer ended up not being the killer. So.
Oh, cool. Okay.
The ending I felt was rushed. Like the very end of it, because it just kind of fast forwards and then that's it. So with the graveyard scene.
Yeah, there is an explanation for that, because I talked to Tom afterwards, but he would have to explain that.
Yeah, so
but there is an explanation.
Yeah,
for
and I understand it's a fan film, so it's never going to run smoothly.
Yeah.
So I took that into account. Really, my only complaint was the pacing. Like horror movies, you kind of want a fast pace.
He had an explanation for that too.
So I'm guessing it was because he wanted the whole whodunit aspect, slow burn style.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that was really my only complaint.
And he wasn't trying to make like the goriest movie either. That's not what he was trying to do.
Well, in horror movies, they don't always have to be gory.
Mm-mm.
So,
but the special effects were good. My favorite was actually the girl that gets the pickaxe in her mouth. That was really cool.
Oh yeah, that scene was really cool.
And then he had to drag her off like that. That was deep.
There's a scene where the daughter gets that nail through the hand, and then they like have to, which I don't understand why their first thought is, oh, let's just rip the hand off. I'm like, what? No, just take the nail out.
Right, right.
But no, they just like rip it right off. I'm like,
just rip it off.
And then, but the cool part is you just see the hand like stretch from the nail.
Yeah. That was really cool. And then, well,
I was in your scene running around.
A lot of people said it was reminiscence to Halloween 2 to them. I got that a lot.
Okay.
Because of how I died. I don't know. I got that a lot.
Oh,
from people.
okay. I could see that. Because you don't really see other films doing that style of death.
Right. So I got that quite a bit from a lot of people, that it reminded them of Halloween 2. So cool. I like that because I love Halloween 2. Yeah.
I could totally see that.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that to Tom, that people were thinking that. I should tell him. But yeah, that was fun. And people liked the glasses at the bottom of the tub.
That
effect
was a really cool
nice.
Yeah, I think had they tried, that probably would look cool to have the camera under the water and seeing your head just like...
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Submerged. But I got time, money.
Gotta have that camera.
I gotta have the underwater camera, which I'm guessing, were they actually using cameras, or because I know a lot of filmmakers now will just use their phones.
Nope, there was a camera.
Yes, all right.
There was a camera. But let's talk about Chuck Ryan being the miner, though. How excellent did he do? Like, I mean, it's almost exact. I mean, he was just spot on.
Yeah, he was spot on as the miner, like the way he was breathing.
Yes.
And just the movements.
Yeah, and I mean, just the whole
cosplay.
I mean, it's great. It's fantastic. It's almost just like it's just the miner coming from the 81 movie into this one.
Yep.
I mean, I think he did a really excellent job. I like him doing the miner, and it was fun doing those scenes with him and stuff. And yeah, I think my favorite part was actually, as far as my stuff goes, when he's at the top of the stairs and I'm at the bottom of the stairs, and that shot when I'm looking up and he's just standing there. That's a really cool shot, and I'm screaming. That's a really cool shot of him, and that was fun to do too. They said I screamed good, so that's good. Did I scream good? And then Corey, with his hat, I do butt drugs. It's so funny, his hat, and he's the comic relief, and and then he's supposed to be going to go fix the lights, and then let's just go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
Which at that point, I'm like, who has an open bathroom?
Right, I know, right?
I mean, there's just like a toilet there.
That's why it was done, because we were just like, oh my god, we got to do this.
But the placement of it was perfect, because like the door, like when it opened,
right?
So I mean, that was perfect. But I'm just like, who has just a toilet just randomly there?
Well, that house did, but yeah. That's why they wanted to use it, just for a little humor, and it was kind of humorous, and it was great.
Then, and let's not forget about Uncle Lloyd.
Uncle Lloyd, y'all. Oh, yes, Lloyd Kaufman.
Which, you love people that are picking on him, leave him alone. Leave him alone.
I don't know, anybody could say, anyway. No negativity. I love Lloyd, and it was an honor for him to be in this film. I mean, for everybody. It was great, and he did a fantastic job being the mayor.
He did.
So, I think it's great that no one's done a My Bloody Valentine fan film, so this is the first, pretty much, right? I haven't seen one.
Yeah. No, I mean, I haven't seen one. I've seen more of the Friday the 13th and Halloweens.
It's always Jason and Michael.
Yeah.
So that wasn't one. Not only my fan of My Bloody Valentine, but because they were doing this, and because of that, was another reason why I wanted to do it, and Nightmare Toys be a sponsor for the film too, because it's just something completely different, and that's what I like to do, is do different things. But a lot of people did say what you said, that it's probably one of the better ones up there, tying it into original stuff. A lot of people did say that too. So
yeah, because I mean, I've seen a lot of the Halloweens and Jason ones, and they're just,
and you can see Brian
for 1 second.
You can see Brian too.
And that's how old that trailer is made, because it's me and John are
John is in it too. Yeah, you can see y'all in the commercial. Yeah, and John's not here anymore either.
No.
But it was fantastic. It was fun doing that. I'm happy about it.
Yeah, so I mean, hopefully it does well enough to where like they could kind of do another one. I mean, they left it open, so that's probably the good thing, is never box yourself in to where it's like a one and done if it's something successful. Right. Always leave the option open to do it.
Good point. I like that. But if you would like to watch Valentine Plus fan film, it is on YouTube. Just search it on YouTube, and it's right there. It's only an hour and a half long, which is great. I like just hour and a half movies. We've talked about that before. But yeah, you can watch it on YouTube. So go follow Valentine Bluffs fan film, and Sick and Twisted is the company's name, Sick and Twisted, on YouTube. So please go subscribe to their pages and go watch the film and tell us what you think. Yay! All right, so next, let's talk about new products, and then we'll get into Days of the Dead.
All right.
So new products. Start with you over there, Brian.
So we had just got in the Creepshow Living Dead doll for Nate.
Oh my God, I love it.
And his head cake, and it is epic.
It is so cute. I love it so much.
Like, I want to buy one for myself.
Yes.
And then I got to hide it.
It is just, I don't know. I love it so much. They kill it with some of these Living Dead dolls. Now, I do want to stress, though, when you set him up, like we have right now, he is a little top heavy, so you kind of have to work with him a little bit if you want him to stand with the cake in his hand. He's top heavy because he's got the cake in his hand, so you just kind of have to work with it just a little bit.
I don't think they thought that one through.
Yeah.
Like
we got it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the design of it, you would think you would want it to be, able to stand on its own.
Yeah.
But the cake kind of makes it fall forward.
Yeah.
So I feel like they should have done the cake lighter, I guess, or
yeah, I'm not sure how they could have done. I don't know. I don't know how they could have done that.
Or at least
gave it a stand.
Gave it a stand. That would have helped.
That's what they should do, is give these stands. They don't do stands for the Living Dead dolls.
No, they
should, because
They
some
should.
of them are top heavy, if they have accessories and stuff. So, but he's so cute. How much is he?
70.
70. Okay.
Yeah.
The box is cool too.
Yeah, the box is very cool. I like that it's like the background shock display.
I love it. I love Creepshow. And then we didn't bring in the coloring books, but we, from a company called Bloodbound Books, we are now carrying some coloring books and birthday cards. I thought birthday cards would be fun to have since we do the Valentine card, so why not? Something different. The coloring books, we have one that's coming that hasn't came yet. And that one's for everybody, all ages. We have another one that is for all ages. It's really fun. Just spooky Halloween type stuff. And then the other coloring book we can't really show. That is for adults, 18 plus. It's very adult.
Very XXX.
Very XXX and grotesque.
Part of me wants to know why this girl's so sick and twisted that made it.
It's cool though.
I mean, I guess. I'm just like looking through. I'm like, good God.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't put this in the store. I put it in the store.
Yes, we have it. We just have a disclaimer over it. But yes, you can find all this online and in store. And then we have all these birthday cards too. Is this the only ones we have? 5? I thought
5.
Okay, I thought there were 6 of them. Okay, so like this one on the inside, it says, "What kind of game were you thinking? Happy birthday." And these are all what?
$8.
Okay. Yeah, they kind of become collector's items too, besides just birthday cards. But there's no envelopes though.
We have envelopes.
We
for
do
them.
have envelopes.
Yes, we have envelopes.
I am so sorry. We do have envelopes.
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember if we did or not. We do have envelopes. That's good. The clown we hired for your birthday canceled. Don't worry, we found a replacement. That's cute.
I would say the next 3 are my favorites.
Oh, are they? So, want to shed your tame image this birthday? Follow these 3 rules. Lots of flash photography, yeah, they'll end up in the internet. Skinny dipping, cake after midnight. Happy birthday, party monster. Oh, that's cute. That's funny. Can you see those? Has everybody seen those? Okay. That's really cute. And then, what's this one? Oh,
Pinhead.
Pinhead, happy birthday. Hope this year has such sights to show you. That's really cool. I like that.
The Jaws one's my favorite.
Of course Jaws is your favorite. You love Jaws.
Because it's the shark with his cake, and inside it says,
what does it say?
"We're going to need a bigger cake."
Let me see. Yes, we are. Brian loves his Jaws.
I do.
Those are very cute. So these are all online and in store.
The adult coloring book is only in store.
Is it?
Yes.
We're only in store? Okay.
Only in store.
Okay, we only did the adult.
Yeah, because I don't need a mother buying it for their kid and I getting yelled at.
This is true.
So
good thinking, Brian.
Yeah.
But there is another coloring book we haven't gotten yet. That's coming too. So there'll be 2 coloring books for everybody, though. So that's fun. I like coloring. I find it very therapeutic. I'm sure everybody else does, which is why they now make adult coloring books nowadays, because we all find it therapeutic. I was a colorer when I was a kid. I mean, I loved coloring books. And I loved to color. Did you?
Yeah, I have one horror coloring book that's out there. I think the same one you have.
Yeah, I have one too.
Yeah, that was on Amazon.
I don't know if it's the same one. I mean, it could be.
I think it's the same one.
I have one. I have a few at home, actually. I need to use them and get some therapy is what I really need to be doing. Seriously.
I'm trying to think what... Living Dead Dolls, we also did get more of the nuns in.
Yes, we got more of the nuns.
That was just a restock.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. And we're waiting for a whole lot of stuff to come in. We've got a lot of stuff coming now, finally.
Yes.
We're just waiting for it all to come in. We restocked on the Nightmare Christie t-shirts. We made another order for all kinds of other shirts. We restocked on Get to Steeping tees. Restocked on Psycho Coffins. Restocked on Crew Sock socks. Stickers and stuff from Knee High Horror. We restocked on all that. We're still waiting on. We've restocked or gotten some stuff from Trick or Treat. We're still waiting on some
stuff from Trick or Treat.
Still waiting on more stuff from Trick or Treat. We're gonna try to get as much Chucky Good Guy stuff as we can for the Alex Vincent signing. Yay! We can go right into that now. So we will have Alex Vincent, who plays Andy in Child's Play 2, and Chucky. He will be here March 16th.
Which is a Thursday.
It is a Thursday, but you know what I've been telling? A lot of people have been coming to me and saying they're glad it's on a Thursday because
they're going to be too drunk from St. Patty's Day being on a Friday.
Well, no.
I would.
It was just their schedules or whatever. It was easier for them to come on a Thursday night than coming on a Saturday afternoon because a lot of people, are doing other conventions or doing their own things on Saturdays. So
I don't buy it.
I've had a lot of people at the convention tell me they were glad it was coming on Thursday night.
It's St. Patrick's Day on a Friday. Everyone's going to be obliterated, and it's the start of March Madness.
Yes. March Madness. Hold on a minute. Let me talk about that for two seconds. Okay. So I have to because it's funny. So recently, a lot of people have been winning like big time at Caesar's Palace. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah, someone's getting fired.
So I know, right? Like fired. It's been crazy. So, I like getting hotel rooms. So I was looking at Caesar Palace hotel rooms and stuff, and I was looking at March, and I totally forgot about March Madness. The 14th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. The 14th and 15th are sold out, and the 13th they want $1,200 or more for a room, and I'm like going, what in the hell is going on for that to be happening? And then I thought about it later on. It's March Madness.
Yeah, March Madness is one of the biggest sports betting events here in Vegas. It outdoes the Super Bowl.
Yes.
So
this is true. Like I just said, they're sold out during the week.
So just the entire month of March, unless you're planning on dropping big money just for a hotel room, just wait until
Well, that week is bad.
April.
Because like I just said, I looked. That week is really bad for Caesars.
Yeah.
I don't know about anybody else, but I was looking at Caesars. But anyway, back to Alex Vincent. It will be a Thursday. It's March 16th. He will be here from 5 to 7 here at the store, and then 7 to 9 at the restaurant. So he'll be at both places, signing at both places. And then, of course, the restaurant kind of more hanging out a little bit, maybe getting to know him a little more kind of a thing. Do we have his prices yet?
I do not.
Okay, we don't have the prices for the autographs. I need to message him. I'll message him and ask him.
I'll message.
But we don't have it. I mean, most of the time people's autographs are like $50, $60. That's an average price. But I'm not saying that's his, but that's an average price.
Yeah, I'm not sure because I know depending on where he's at, it changes.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so we'll have autograph prices and all that, selfie prices soon. I will post that. And you can bring in stuff for him to sign. No problem. You can do that. Like I said, we're trying to get as much Chucky stuff in as we can. If any of these companies have stuff in stock.
Yeah, I know I'm going to be taking the Funko Pops out of the convention cases just for the signing.
But it's the Entertainment Earth Funko Pops.
Blacklight.
It's not the regular.
There's some regular Tiffany's in there.
Tiffany's, but not Chucky.
Not Chucky. The Chucky is just Blacklight, which those are $20.
Yeah, we have a few of those. I don't even know if Funko even has Chucky ones in stock. I need to figure that out if they would answer their phone and emails. That would be cool. But Trick or Treat Studios, we're getting as much stuff of their stuff.
I ordered
that's
whatever they had in that I could get.
Right.
So
we did order some Chucky teas from Get to Steeping, but we're saving those for that.
Correct.
So those aren't, but we do have Chucky, but we're going to save it for that. And then if we don't sell them, then they'll be on the website and in store after that. We will have autographs and all that on the website and in the store after the event too, like we always do. So that'll be happening. We need to get JSA.
I already contacted them. They're going to see if they're able to come.
Okay. So there's that. So there's JSA. So come see us on March 16th and come meet Alex Vincent, who played Andy, from, let's say, just 5 to
9.
5 to 9. Let's just say
5 to
that.
9.
5 to 9 at both Nightmare Toys and Nightmare Cafe. So that'd be cool. That'd be fun. And then we just did Days of the Dead here in Las Vegas this past weekend at the Plaza Hotel. There is a whole video up on our YouTube. Please go check it out. That was fun.
It was busy.
It was busy. It was probably a busier Days of the Dead than it's been since, I would say, since 2019, when the first one we did.
Yeah, like I didn't get to leave the booth at all until Sunday. That's because there was like no one there on Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday was a lot slower, but Friday and Saturday were insane.
Yeah, Friday and Saturday were busy both here at the store and at the convention.
And in the restaurant. Insanely busy at the restaurant. Thank you, everybody that came to the restaurant and came to the store as well this weekend. And I would like to say thank you, everybody who did come to the restaurant. And I know we were extremely busy. And thank you for your patience. I'm waiting on your food. I know a lot of people came up to us and said they loved their experience and loved their food. So thank you very much for that. And just thank you for your patience and thank you for your support as, you know, coming to the store and the restaurant as well this past weekend. I really appreciate that. But it was great.
It was fun.
Doug Bradley, Heather Lankenkamp, and David Howard Thornton were probably the longest lines.
And Kane.
And
Kane
but
had
see, I didn't get to see Kane. They had Kane in a whole back corner.
Kane was in a very bad spot, and his line went.
I didn't understand that.
His line went all the way down the wall, and pretty much it cut off Kate and Mika's table, and it went like past.
Did they have it?
Severin's
Well, there was
table
a door that was there. Did they eventually have them go out that door and down that hallway
I don't know, because that's like the back hallway for
the hotel?
So I don't think they would have opened that door.
Yeah, Danielle and Kane should have been up front with
everyone.
with David.
Like, I think that they should have had swapped them for like whoever was along the wall next to Heather, which I know one of them was Bill Moseley, which he had people.
Yeah, Jake the Snake.
But then I don't know.
And Bam. That's who was there.
And David. And Ken Forey. So I probably would have moved them to where Kane and Danielle were.
Yeah. Yeah, they were in the back corner.
But, I mean...
But it was a great show. Great guests. I did talk to Danielle. I'm going to tell my Danielle Harris story real quick.
All right.
So I'm sitting at the table, and I'm a people watcher. I love to watch y'all. I love seeing y'all's T-shirts. That's my main thing. I like looking at everybody's T-shirts. And I'll stop and go, oh, hey, I like a T-shirt. But I'm always looking at what everybody's wearing and all that. That's just me. I'm a people watcher. So this hot girl walks by. My eyes are down because I'm looking at her shoes. And then I'm looking at her jeans. I'm like, oh, those are cute jeans. And I'm like, oh, she's hot. And I look up, and it's Danielle walking by. So I go, hey, Danielle. And she comes over and talks to me. And yes, I told her how hot she looked in her jeans. And she told me I looked hot, and we had a little conversation, and it was great. And she went back to her table. Hey, she had some jeans on that she was rocking. Just saying.
She looked good.
I can say this.
She looked good.
Yes, she's so cute. I love Danielle. She's so sweet. But a lot of people came by the booth, though.
Yeah, I would say...
Catherine from Sleepaway Camp. I love her. She's absolutely
Catherine,
stunning.
And Felissa and Dave.
Felissa. Love Felissa.
While we were setting up, we got to talk to Bill Moseley for a little bit.
Yeah.
Who, at first I was confused because he shaved off his beard. I didn't realize he shaved off his beard, but I knew the voice. And it like clicked for me that it was Bill. So that was while me and Phil were loading everything in. And then Judy Aronson came walking in, who was very hungover from the night before. I'm like, Felissa got you. And then yesterday we had Barbie Wild stop in.
Yes, she
which
did.
Was amazing.
Yes, she was a Cenobite, if you don't know who she is.
From Hellraiser 2.
Yes. So that was pretty cool. I know. What did you purchase? I got some movies from Severin. Of course, I always have to get movies and then some autographs, and that was really about it.
I got Jake the Snake's autograph.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what did I get? I got some VHS tapes. Someone had the original Teen Wolf VHS.
Yeah, that was cool.
For $5, so I had to scoop that up because I would kick myself if I didn't. Trying to think. Got some candy from Danny's Spooky Treats, who I made a post for them on my story earlier. They have like the best cherry gummies ever, and this time they had watermelon. So I'm like, oh, I got.
Oh man, now why didn't you tell me?
I'm like, I gotta get those.
Watermelon.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I got that, and then we found this really cute Bride of Frankenstein like resin bust, to where it's the bride carrying Frankenstein.
Yeah, I have one of those. You know?
Yeah, so that was cool. And then I met the guys from Hellvan, who we have some of their copies here at the store, and we were talking to them because Drew had mentioned them, and I'm like, all right, well, I gotta find them, go talk to them. Then I learned that they were from Ohio too, like the same area almost, like Northern Ohio. So me and Liz talked to them for like 20 minutes.
Hellvan. Yeah, we have some of those in the store, and they're signed too. Did you put them on the website?
I did. They're on the website. So they're $10.
I'll have to make a post.
$10 for a signed DVD.
I'll make a
Worth
post. And then I bought Killer Kites.
See, I was handed
Hellvan, Killer Kites.
I was handed Killer Kites and Surrogators. They're like, yeah, see if we can get those. I'm like, all right. So I haven't watched them yet, but Surrogators kind of looks up my alley.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, it's cheaply made, but the back of it has a picture of like the rubber alligators just glued to someone's face.
Yeah,
So I'm like, all right, this has to be entertaining.
I seen that too. That was fun.
So they made it seem like Ghoulies, but with alligators.
Right. I love it.
And then the very end, I got pulled away by a friend to go meet David. So talked to him for a little bit, and I had him sign a Mean One photo.
Oh, did you? Okay, cool.
Yeah, because I wanted something different. Because like everyone gets Art the Clown, so I always look for that like one thing that's different. That,
Me too.
Like they wouldn't think of.
Yeah, he came by the booth. I talked to him. He was really nice every time he walked by. Hey guys.
Yeah, so I keep talking to him. Like he wants to do something here with us, and it's just his schedule is
insane.
Like I was talking with, he has something every weekend. I'm like, bro, you're going to kill yourself.
Yeah, he's already went to almost totally gray since he first started being Art the Clown. I noticed that.
And he's just like trying to stay awake there at the table. And I'm like, David, you need to like slow down.
Yeah, him and Damien are killing it. But I can't wait to see what they do next and what they do different. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to see both of them go off and do something completely different. I know David did Mean One. I haven't watched that yet, but something else besides that.
Danielle mentioned on her show that she had just done a movie with Damien called The Strays.
Okay.
So hopefully we see something for that soon. But yeah,
that'd be cool.
I know he had started bringing up Terrifier 3, so I'm intrigued.
I think we all are.
I think he needs to do it the same way that they did with Terrifier 2, just release it on their own and not try to go through a studio, because it obviously worked for them. That seemed to do
very well.
It worked for them. It's not working so well for all these other people trying to follow that method, but it worked for them.
Worked for them. And good luck to them.
Yeah.
I love them. They're such nice guys.
Yeah, that was it. We're going to see them again at Texas Frightmare.
Yep. Texas Frightmare in May. Can't wait. But before that, we have Cult Classic coming up here in not this weekend, but next weekend.
Next weekend.
Yep, next weekend, 3rd, 4th, and 5th in Bastrop, Texas.
So excited.
Yes.
Such a great lineup.
Yes. It's a lot of actors from more obscure movies. Movies that people don't talk about.
Yeah, but I mean, they also have like the actors that like you'll know.
Well, right.
Like so Jeffrey Combs. Drew is going to be there. So go see Drew. And make sure you bring him Whataburger fries. Or Wahlburger fries? Whataburger, yeah. Like, he has a fanny pack. It's the greatest thing ever. Brad Lorry from Halloween Resurrection, who was Michael in that movie.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
I was like, he'll be there.
At this point, I'm excited to see the Michael from Resurrection. And I'm going to get that photo. Angel, the girl that played Angel, though, I'm excited for that.
I would say she's going to be there. Mark Holden, who I've been dying to meet forever, from Pee-wee's Big Adventure and Leprechaun and A League of Their Own.
Yep. I can't wait to meet him.
He's going to be there. Most of the Warriors are going to be there.
Yep, the Warriors. Love the Warriors. It's a great movie. We should do that movie sometime.
Okay.
Not necessarily
It's not
horror,
horror,
but we all
but-
like it though. But it goes into it for whatever reason. It goes into the horror. Like, we all talk about it and like it though.
It's like a Halloween feel almost, because everyone's dressed up as their gangs and everything.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. We all just like it.
It's a good movie.
But the Warriors will be there. Dick Weiland, who played Roy Burns, he'll be there.
Uncle Lloyd will be there.
Uncle Lloyd. Can't wait to see him. That's going to be fun. I can't wait to talk to him about Valentine's Loves. Then you can get an autograph from him and me. Just saying.
What's it? Patty from Frankenhooker. I can't remember her last name. I feel like crap right now because of it.
Frankenhooker will be there.
Yeah. Frankenhooker will be there. So they have
a lot of great people.
They have a lot of great people there.
Yeah, I can't wait. And they usually have some really great vendors too. We had a great time last year.
Saying, the vendors are great. The brisket is a must.
Yeah.
The brisket was so good.
Yes. That was good. Yeah, they have the good food there because they they have the barbecue.
I keep telling Lance to mail me the brisket.
Yeah, I know, right? Yep, can't wait to see everybody at that one. So we'll be at that one. Brian won't be there.
I gotta stay behind this time.
Yeah, we've got a lot going on here.
Yeah, there's a lot of orders that will be starting to go out, and I have to get everything ready for Andy.
Yep. But you'll see me, Dylan, and Philip, though. So
Jean-Luc.
Yes. Like I said, Dylan is still doing conventions with us sometimes, and he's still doing our Mask Monday videos. So there's that. What else? But we'll see everybody at Texas Frightmare, though. Brian and Dylan will both be at Texas Frightmare.
That's going to be a long weekend.
That's going to be a very long weekend. Yeah.
Memorial Day weekend, but it's in a new venue. So I am very excited.
Yes. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, you know what else we're going to do, too? I haven't really even discussed it with anybody, but I'm going to just discuss it right now. We'll have a St. Patrick's Day sale, too. Because, I always have my sales on holidays.
Yep.
So we'll do a St. Patrick's Day sale, maybe the whole weekend or something. And I believe we're probably going to do some type of St. Patrick's Day party at the restaurant, too, just like we did for Valentine's Day. I know we had talked about just doing something for every holiday.
And we'll be rocking Leprechaun all Friday.
There you go, Leprechaun stuff. We have a Leprechaun Funko Pop.
which we are stocking that up for Cult Classic.
Yes.
We will have lots of Leprechauns and lots of Herbert West Toonie Terrors.
Yes. So we'll have some stuff to purchase and get signed if you don't have anything. Oh, something else new for conventions we now bought. So we will have photo sleeves. Because everybody's always asking for photo sleeves everywhere. Everybody's asking that all the time. Well, we will now have them at our booth. And Funko Pop covers or cases.
Protectors.
Yes. Now, it's not the hard plastic cases, but it's the ones the plastic ones you have to put together, but it's better than nothing. It's still gonna, protect your autograph on the Funko Pop if that's what you're doing. So it's better than nothing. But we're doing this because everybody asks us every convention, and we've done conventions for 4 or 5 years now, and we never invest in these things, and we finally were like, all right. So we will have them for Cult Classic. Protective covers for your pictures and protective covers for your Funko Pops. We will be selling those. Getting smart.
It's every convention we learn about something.
Yeah, I know. It's like, we need to get those.
Well, I was at the setup that we had really helped out for this last convention. Like we had it set up in like an hour, and then we had it torn down in like 40 minutes.
It was great.
It was great.
Yeah, we didn't do a huge booth because we wanted everybody to come to the store. I mean, the store is literally just right down the road from the plaza. So
yeah, so we're I'm going to change up the cases a little bit, taking out stuff that just isn't selling that we thought it would, and probably put in like some of the purses we just got in.
Yeah,
Just
some new stuff.
Some new stuff.
Bring in some new stuff. So we'll have some good stuff for Cult Classic.
So we will have some of these and some of the
Yes.
nuns and
Some other stuff.
some other stuff.
Our sale case, though, does really well. We have a
Yes.
sale case where everything in that one particular case is like $20. And that does really well.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's just a lot of overstock stuff that we have. But that does really well. So we'll have that too. What else is happening? I think that's really about it, isn't it?
That I have put in the orders for the Art the Clowns. However, I'm being told now it will be spring.
For what?
The 5-inch Art the Clown figures.
Oh.
It was supposed to come out next week. I'm now being told it will be spring, which doesn't really tell me much.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's not our doing.
Oh. Oops.
So I know everyone's been waiting on them, like we have, and
Well, they told us spring. We can't
Yeah.
do nothing about that.
No,
that's all on them.
and it's not just that. A lot of the stuff that was supposed to be out next week or then within 2 weeks, like the beginning of March, has been
Push back?
pushed back a lot.
Okay.
So the Halloween 3 costumes and the a few of the other 12-inch figures, like the Sam 12-inch figure, a lot of those have now been moved to summer, fall.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm trying to get the Art the Clown figures in. Again, when I get them, the Halloween Kills figures are available though, so those will be coming.
The Resurrection and the Kill figures.
The Resurrection and the H2Os are on the way. So once I get those, I'll get the pre-orders out. The Kills one, they just got in. So we'll get those coming in. I'll get the orders out for those.
Okay.
So,
All right.
along with all the Goosebumps and Scooby-Doo masks
Right.
that have been ordered. Those are on the way. We'll get those out.
All right. So there you go. You heard it from Braun.
Yeah. I'm kind of bummed about the art figure.
Yeah.
Which, Grant,
A lot of people are going to be bummed about the art figure.
I know. I'm going to
Everybody
get
wants it right now.
so many emails
Because
about
people want it so they can get it signed at the conventions they're going to.
I know. It's not my doing, though.
Nope.
So, and that's kind of the other thing. We have 200 orders for them that I'm going to have to do. So it's going to take me a while.
Yeah. It won't be that bad.
Not
though.
a while, but
It won't be that bad.
no, just be careful with it. Or, well, not be careful, but be patient with it.
Yeah. But that's not even going to be spring now, so there you go. This is why we're not going to do pre-orders anymore, because this kind of stuff happens. And now
Yeah.
people are going to be mad, and then they're going to yell at us, and it's not our fault. It's not our doings. It's Trick or Treat Studios, not us.
Yeah, so, again, make sure your addresses are correct.
Yes.
We've been getting emails. I've been updating as I get them. But
Awesome.
please
Support at nightmaretoys.com, and he will get it, and he will...
I will fix the address and make sure it gets to the right place.
Yes. So make sure you do that. Next week... I'm not sure what we're doing for a podcast in my live next week, because I think we're leaving on Wednesday.
You're going to be on the road.
Yeah, because we have to leave on Wednesday, because we have to drive to Bastrop, and it's a 1.5-day drive. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with the podcast or my live yet.
To be determined.
To be determined. You'll see. You'll see. I'll post about it like I always do. All right. Well, I think that's really about it for this week. Go watch Videodrome. I had it rented on Amazon. Maybe you can find it somewhere else, or go purchase it on Amazon. Do that. Valentine Bluffs is on YouTube, so go check that out. And you can find all these products on nightmaretoys.com. And we will see you maybe next week. Have a spooky day. Bye.
Bye.